There's a hidden factory running right now, pumping out videos 24 hours a day, no camera, no face, no voice. And it's making more money than half the creators I know. This is how you build a faceless channel that actually scales. Most people get this completely wrong. They think a faceless channel means throwing AI at everything and walking away. But here's the thing, that method is dead. YouTube cracked down hard on lazy automation, and the channels pumping out garbage are getting buried. So what does scaling actually look like now? Let me show you. First, you need a niche that prints money on autopilot. Forget what you think is cool, you need data. Look at the top 20 channels in your space. Count how many are faceless. Check how often they post. If they're uploading daily, you better be ready to do the same. The niche is crushing it right now. Horror stories, mysteries, top 10 lists, finance breakdowns, motivation. Anything with a high CPM, because that means every view is worth real cash. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The old way was to write scripts yourself, find stock footage, edit it together, record a voiceover, and pray. That takes hours per video, so most people burn out after 5 uploads. But watch what happens when you flip the script, you describe your channel concept, just one prompt, and an AI tool like VidMachine builds out the entire pipeline. It generates the video ideas, it writes the hooks, it pulls the visuals, it edits the B-roll, it adds the captions. The whole thing, done. Look at this workflow. You feed it a niche, it spits out a week of content. That is not a joke. That is the new normal. So step 1, pick your weapon. VidMachine is built for this exact play. You tell it you want a horror shorts channel, or a money facts channel, or a top 10 mysteries channel, and it creates the entire brand Bible. Thumbnails, titles, hooks, the works. It's basically a content team in a box. Step 2, batch like your life depends on it. Successful faceless creators don't make one video a day. They sit down for 2 hours on Sunday and produce 5 to 10 videos, then they schedule the whole week. The algorithm rewards consistency, so the moment you stop uploading, you die. Simple as that. Now, let me show you the 4 pillars that separate the winners from the wannabes. Pillar 1, your hook. You have 3 seconds. That's it. If you don't punch the viewer in the face with curiosity in those 3 seconds, you lost them. Look at this opening. This is the creepiest unsolved mystery of 2026. Boom, instant tension. Or, I found a video the government doesn't want you to see. Boom, instant lock-in. Every single script starts with that energy. Pillar 2, pacing. You need a visual change or new information every 5 to 10 seconds. If the screen looks the same for 15 seconds, your retention graph drops off a cliff. This is why the AI workflow wins. It auto-inserts B-roll shifts, zooms, and pattern interrupts, so the viewer never gets bored. You don't even have to think about it. Pillar 3, the payoff. Every video needs a reveal, a twist, a final answer, or a shocking stat. You tease it in the hook, now you deliver. Watch this. The setup is about a haunted house, but then the final shot reveals something completely unexpected. That dopamine hit is what makes people re-watch and share. Pillar 4, the call to action, but not a cringe one. Something natural, like follow for part 2, or this is just the beginning. You want them to chase the next video, not just hit subscribe and forget you exist. Now here's where most creators fumble. They spend 4 hours on one video and then wonder why they can't scale. Look at this math. If you spend 4 hours per video, you can make 2 per day, that's 10 per week. But if you spend 24 minutes per video with an automated stack, you can make 5 in a single session, that's 25 per week. Same quality, more output, less burnout. Cost-wise, this is even crazier. 11 Labs alone can run you $99 a month if you're producing at scale. Add Pictory, add ChatGPT, add a stock footage subscription, and suddenly you're dropping $200 monthly just to keep the lights on. But VidMachine bundles most of that into one platform. One subscription, one workflow, 1/10 of the headache. Let me show you what a real production day looks like now. Sunday, 2 p.m. You open VidMachine. You input your channel theme. The AI generates 10 video ideas ranked by viral potential. You pick the top 5, you click generate. 20 minutes later, you have 5 fully edited shorts with scripts, voiceover, B-roll, and captions. You spend the next hour crafting thumbnails, you schedule everything for the week. Done. 2 hours of work, 7 days of content. Now check this out. The Horror Shorts channel started in January. By March, they were at 50,000 subscribers. By June, they hit 100,000. No face, no camera, no burnout, just systems. But here's the warning label. AI doesn't mean autopilot. You still need to review the scripts, you still need to pick the best hooks, you still need to study what's working and double down. The people who treat this like a hands-off money printer fail. The people who treat it like a production studio they control, they win. Look at this retention graph. The first 3 seconds hold 90% of viewers. The middle 30 seconds drop to 60%. The final 15 seconds spike back up to 75% because of the payoff. That is the structure you want. Hook, tension, release. Here's something else most people miss. The thumbnail is half the battle. You need bold text, a shocking image, and curiosity baked into the design. VidMachine generates thumbnail options automatically, but always pick the one that looks slightly uncomfortable. That's what gets clicks. Let me talk about monetization for a second. Faceless channels hit partner program eligibility in 3 to 6 months if you post daily. After that, the revenue depends on your CPM. Finance channels pull $9 to $21 per 1,000 views. Education pulls 4 to 12. Horror pulls 3 to 8, but makes up for it in volume. Pick your niche based on math, not vibes. And copyright, don't be stupid. Use stock footage, use AI-generated visuals, use royalty-free audio. Never swipe someone's video and toss a voiceover on top. YouTube's bots are smarter than you think, and getting a strike will kill your channel overnight. So here's the playbook one more time. Pick a high CPM niche. Use VidMachine to generate your content pipeline. Batch produce 5 to 10 videos per session. Post daily, no excuses. Study your retention graphs. Double down on what works. And never, ever, ever stop uploading. The faceless gold rush is happening right now. The tools are there. The automation is there. The audience is hungry for content. The only question is whether you'll actually start or just save this video and do nothing. If you want the exact workflow I use to pump out shorts without burning out, hit follow and check the next one. I'm breaking down the full VidMachine setup step by step. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.